What's up guys, BLTN 2593 here. I know I haven't done a video in a while, and it's only because I just moved recently into a new house and we haven't got internet yet, so that's why. And I'll be uploading this at my girlfriend's house, that's why I'm doing it. But this is a states report, Colorado states report. I'm going to go through my matches, tell you what place I got, and tell you who won and what was going on and whatnot. So for going to the states, you get the Excel Gore promo. Colorado State's right there. And you get a 2012 state champion die, which is, this is my first, I was really happy to get that. The deck I run was this deck that me and my brother came up with in Sector. It's called Batman and Robin. That's the name, as you can tell, Batman and Robin. All it was 3 Terrakion, 4 Cobalion with crushing hammers and loss removers and stuff like that to disrupt, so it's kind of like a Durant variant. I went 5 and 2 with it. I top cutted, finished in 5th place. We had top 16, so I was 5th out of 16. And I lost the first round, though, sadly. But I'll go through my matches. So, first match, I played this Pokedad who ran Mewtwo, or Zeal with, I think it was a 2-2 Mewtwo tech. It was a pretty slow-paced game, but I eventually Terrakioned his Zekrom EX with a win, I think. So 1-0. Second match, I played one of my good buddies up there. He's a really good player. His name's Roberto. He played Zeal as well. It was a really, that was one of those matches, was going back and forth. A really good match. And I actually got the catcher for the win. And I got him, so it was 2-0. It was a really good match, though. Third match, I played a Shandy deck, which is actually, it was honestly good. So you think running into Shandy because of him, because it was the Fire Shandy. And he ran, I think it was like a 4-3-4 Shandy, but only one of the Psychic one, and then like a 3-3 Ninetales. And pretty much I got Terrakion out, fully powered with Land Crush, and I kept catching up his small stuff to kill it. He catched up a couple Cobas to kill, and then I set up my Retaliate even, but I actually got the win on that guy. And he was actually from Texas, so the reason I said it is obviously we're Colorado State, so he came all the way from Texas for this, so it's pretty cool though. We had lunch, came back, played a Durant, which is the guy came from Texas with him, I think, and I thought this matchup, what I did is I only started Cobalion, and that was it, no bench or nothing, so they couldn't catch anything up, and I hit 3 crushing hammers in a row on him, so it really slowed him down on energy-wise, and I just took my 6 prizes. I had maybe 8 left in the deck, and I won, so 4-0. Next match, I played a good, actually, no, that's the next match after this one. We had 7 rounds, by the way. Played this guy from New Mexico who did really good. He went 7-0 with this deck. It was like, I think it was either a 3-2 Trode or a 3-3 Electrode. It had 2 Reshi EX, 2 Terrakion, and 2 Mewtwo. Those were the guys. So obviously, he gets those out and he powers them up with the Electrode. Oh, and I think he checked in 2 Shaman, normal ones from UL. And he had loss removers in there. And I don't mean to sound cocky, but I think I was the closest to beating him, and then I'll explain who beat him later. But I was the closest to beating him because the reason I say that, it was 1-to-1. I had it was like this. It was exactly set up like this. He had XP share, and he was going to kill my Cobalion. He had a normal steal. He was going to go to here. I had a Prism in my hand and a catcher for the win. So he surprises me with the in. So I only could get 1 card. My 1 card was Pokegear, and I looked at the top 7, and all I got from my supporter was a collector. So it really, that in saved him the game, and he won. So 4-1. I was alright with the loss though. 4-1. He was a pretty cool guy. He's from New Mexico. He did really good though. Next match, I played a really good buddy up there. His name is Daniel. He ran Durant, and it was just going back and forth. I kept crushing hammering. He crushed hammer me, and I had 3 cards left in my deck. He Junipered and got the energy for the win. I mean, it was a good game. 4-2, and the last match, I played a really good player, Jeff. He a really good player. He's a really cool guy. Jeff Prasad, I think. Prasad. He ran CMT. Not gonna lie, he ended me 3 times, and all 3 times I drew God on all 3 of them. That's pretty much what won me the game. He ended me for 4, and I needed to get a catcher and a switch, and I got both. Next time he ended me for 3, and I got switch, catcher, and a Junie. Needed all 3 of those again, and the last one, I needed to catch her for the win, and he ended me for 1, and I top decked it also. So, I won there, so, Swiss, that was Swiss, then it goes into Top Cut. Top Cut, it was top 16, 1 through 16. I was ranked 5th. Our buddy, FroDude102, actually I wrote it down there because it's my little list of what I was going off of. He was ranked number 2. He went 6-1 with Eel Basics. It was just Eel with Zekrom, bunch of techs. Really good deck, and I'll explain later. And my brother, who's running the exact same deck as me, he was 12th. So we all 3 basically top cutted, which is I never had before, especially at States. So on top cut, at first the guy I played 2nd round, Roberto. So he wins the first game. He basically, because he had 2 Mewtwo's techs in there, so he got his 2 Mewtwo set up pretty quick, and that's what really got me. And after I killed 1, then he had Zekrom EX ready, and I couldn't get a Terrakion out to help. So he wins that game. And second match, I had to get set up. It was like this. He was doing 80 with the experience share on him. I think he had another Koba. I already had 2 prize lead. He catcher up my Terrakion, and I think he killed it. And then I got this Koba up again, and got another Terrakion out. And I set up that Terrakion, and it went back and forth. And then to get the last prize, I got the catcher for the win. Then time was called, and it was sudden death, so it was 1-1. First person to take a prize wins. And guys, obviously against the Zeal deck, I wanted to start Terrakion, obviously, but I started Kobaline. In my hand, I had a Juniper and a bunch of other stuff. I didn't have a collector. If I had a collector, I would have just collected him out. Then I would have attached an energy, go. Then I was going to Juniper and go for a switch, but I just couldn't do nothing. So he had 2 energies on him. He already had Zekrom out. He had the level ball to get the Eel, and that was pretty much it, and he won. And my brother lost to that Daniel guy with Durant. But FroDude, FroDude played first round this Bryce guy, in the first round in Top Cut. And he played this Bryce guy, was playing Zeal. It was a pretty close match. FroDude won. Then next match he played the Shandy guy from Texas, and he beat him. Then he played one of our good buddies, Pokemon Toya, who he is on YouTube. He was playing Zeal with Thundurus. And like I said, Fro was playing Eel Basic, so he had like Tornadus. You think he had Zapdos and Mewtwo and stuff like that, and Zekrom EX. And Fro beat him. And then for top 2, FroDude102 played the guy from New Mexico who ran the Electrode Basics kind of thing. And it was really good matches. Came down to game 3, and Fro got a late catcher on a Mewtwo, and X-balled him for 200 with his Mewtwo, and that basically sealed it. And the guy had Fro had 1 prize left, and the guy actually electroded to give him his last prize. And FroDude102 took state champ. Congrats to him. Really, really cool. It was awesome to watch. Really intense battles for him. But we all rode up together, so it was awesome just to go up. All 3 of us top cut, 3 out of 4 of us top cut, and then 1 win. So it was really awesome. Congrats to him. I give really mad props to Fro. Everyone who was in top cut, that guy from New Mexico, that was his first loss of the whole day. He was like 10-0 up to that point. So I really give props to Fro. That was a FroDude102. That was a really good match for him. But that was my stage report. Like I said, guys, the deck name, Batman and Robin. Robin or Batman, I don't know which, but that's a good name for it. Let's see, maybe I might have some more videos coming up. Don't know. I might make a binder update too, because I need to get one of those up. But like I said, guys, that was my Colorado States report, and today's the March 11th. I'm gonna try to have it uploaded soon, maybe even today. And my girlfriend's, I don't know, but we'll see. But guys, holla. Hope you enjoyed. Rate, comment, subscribe, and what you think on the deck and my matches and stuff. And look out for more vids. Congrats to FroDude102 once again. Please go check him out. His link will be in the down bar. Go check him out. He's really good player. Check him out. And as always, guys, holla and laters. And I think in Sector I might have a state report too, so go check that out. Other than that, guys, holla once again and laters.